Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video I have a very cheap handheld gaming device. It's the Data Frog SF2000, and I bought this little gaming device about 3 months ago. I just haven't had time to review it until now. Right, there was a couple of things that made me want to buy this for the channel. One of which is that the battery in it is a removable 18650 lithium ion battery. And the second fact is that feature is that this is very cheap. It only costs about £18.50, which is about $20 and 20 euros thereabouts. So I thought I'd have to get it for such a low price as well. Not everybody can afford expensive consoles these days. Okay, let's have a look what we have inside the box. Here we have the console. I'll take a look at that closer in a minute. I have opened this up before, by the way. We have an AV cable to output the signal to a TV or monitor. Now we've got a little manual here. Pretty basic. And there's the technical specifications, if you can make that out. And the back side is Chinese. And finally we have a USB-C cable, A and C. Okay, let's have a look at it. I did charge it up off screen, but I haven't had a proper look at it yet. So here we have the D-pad. Feels okay. I'm not the greatest fan of D-pads and controllers. I prefer joysticks myself. And we have this little control stick, thumb stick. Feels okay. Buttons feel nice and responsive, nice and clicky. The whole layout is reminiscent of the old SNES controllers. And then at the bottom we've got a L shoulder button and an R shoulder button. And of course we've got these two soft buttons here. Pressing these both brings you back to the menu, which I'll show you later on. And at the bottom, let's have a look what we have here. We've got the on and off slider switch, and then we have a USB-C charging port, and we have the micro SD card slot here. It has got a card in there already, and then we have the AV output port here, and then we got a brightness switch here. The back, let's have a look what we have. We have two grills, and only one of these is actually a speaker, and one of them is just for a show. And then we have the battery 18650 button cell battery, which is a user serviceable, which is actually what sold me to this thing in the first place. It feels nice in the hand actually, really nice. Solidly built for the price. Right, let's go over a little bit of the technical specifications. From what I can gather, it has a custom Chinese CPU. It's the B210, and it runs at 810 MHz. It has 1 GB of RAM. The display is an IPS display with a 320 by 240 resolution. It also has a 2.4 GHz antenna, but that antenna is just for connecting its proprietary controllers to it, so it's not like Wi-Fi or anything like that. Oh, and it also has analog AV out, and the battery is an 18650 lithium ion cell. So now let's have a look at the battery. I've just removed the screw off camera. As you can see, it's an 18650 battery. Easily replaceable. You'll find these in all sorts of things, for example torches, vapes and things like that. There you go. It's one of the best designs, choices they made, I think. Right, it's time to power this on. Slide the switch over. Oh, correction. This is the volume control button. That's the maximum. I'll turn it down, otherwise you won't be able to hear me. Overall, the screen looks quite good. Here it is from the side. Right, if you go up and down on this D-pad, you can change the emulators. So first off, we start off with MAME. These are the arcade games. You go down, you've got the user and ROM settings. Then we got the Famicom, which is the NES, I believe. You've got the Super Famicom, SNES, Megadrive or Genesis, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and back to MAME. Let's have a look at this ROM settings. Right guys, I've updated the operating system or firmware, but it's more of the operating system because all you have to do is write an image file onto the SD card, and it has the same games and stuff, but a few different options appear. For example, the key mapping option appears. This is version 1.5 of the operating system. Right, it's time to test out some of these games. So first of all, let's test out MAME. I think I'll zoom in a bit on the screen. Let's see how Ghouls and Ghosts run. Some slowdown there. Okay, next game, let's try Mega Twins. This one runs alright. Right, what do I think of this? Overall, if you set your expectations low, it's, after all, it is only a $20 console. What I like about it, it's got the USB-C charging port, a micro SD card slot. It's fairly loud as well. The buttons are solid, nothing amazing. The control stick is okay, but a bit stiff at times. But the screen is really nice. Let's see. What I like about it obviously is the serviceable battery, and it's fairly inexpensive, so you can take it anywhere and not be too worried about losing it or getting it stolen or anything like that. Oh, and it's really also the operating system is easily upgradable. All you have to do is flash the operating system to a new micro SD card and you're away. Overall, this is a solid device. Yes, I can recommend it. That's about all for this video, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.